good people? It's your girl, Miss Wanjandumo, and today with me here, I have a special someone, the lead singer of Lone Tree Band. Hi, Teresa.
Hi.
How you doing? How you
I'm
feeling?
good, thank you.
That's lovely. So, Lone Tree, tell us about Lone Tree. How did you come up with the name?
So initially it was Refuge.
Uh-huh.
We started the band 7 years ago.
Okay.
I think something like that. Yeah, because I've been living here for almost 9 years now.
That's
But
beautiful. And how did you meet up? How did you bring the band together?
well, I initially wasn't in the band,
Uh-huh.
but from what I know, because my older brother was the one that started the band. His name is Patrick. He's the lead guitarist, and yeah, so he was just in the school music group and stuff, and then he met some other musicians in the school band, and he was like, "Why don't we just make some songs? Because we know we all like rock music, and it's not that common for like people to like rock music." So they just came together and started jamming a little bit, playing songs that they like, like Seven Nation Army and that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
like the classic easy stuff to play. And so yeah, I guess they just started to play together, and eventually a few of the members got into writing songs, and because of that, I joined when I started middle school, so in sixth, seventh grade, I think. And they started the band when they were in sixth, seventh grade as well. So yeah, that's how we started basically. And then since then, we've just been recording music and trying to make our own songs and stuff like that.
Oh, that's beautiful. So you guys decided to go full rock. So why rock?
Well, I know it's not like a very common genre, especially found in Kenya.
Yeah.
There's kind of a minimal rock scene here.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, I think that for my brother and I, the way that getting into rock started was because my dad loves rock music, and we just grew up with that kind of music. Um, so I think that just like was not pushed onto us, because of course it's like one of our favorite genres for sure, but we started off just liking rock, and then eventually we started incorporating like subgenres into our music. Some of our songs have like Afrobeat drum beats and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And then yeah, sometimes we play acoustic guitar, which I don't think would be considered classic hard rock and stuff like that. So I think that as we grew, we moved from rock to like rock including a bunch of other subgenres. So I would say that if we had to describe our genre, we would definitely say rock for people to understand.
Yeah.
But I think if you listen to our music, you'd see that it's kind of a lot of things in one.
It's diversified into
Yeah.
different genres.
Yeah.
So that's beautiful. And how do you guys manage to do music, especially now that the band members are in different countries right now? How do you go about that?
Well, it's been a little difficult, but I mean, before they all went off to college, they come here for the breaks.
Oh.
So, my older brother took a gap year, while the other two members, Ben and Gabe, they went to college immediately. But when they came back for like December breaks and stuff like that, we got to record a lot of the music that Patrick and I had been working on while they were gone. And Patrick was working at studios here and in London, so he was also learning how to mix and produce and stuff like that. So he was incorporating his new skills, as well as Gabe, he's at Berkeley, and he also is of course at a music school, so he's learning the same like techniques and stuff like that. And so when they came, we just recorded a lot of music as much as we could. And with them being gone now, basically what we're doing is that all the music that we recorded we'll be releasing slowly, monthly, right? And yeah, I mean, we're still all working on music. It's just that once we come together is when we'll really be recording and making sure to put out our music.
Well, that is beautiful. You guys have this all planned out.
Yeah.
So, your new single, Holding On,
Mhm.
tell us about it. What was the inspiration behind it?
Yeah.
Your album, Refuge, tell us all about it.
So, Holding On, I think Patrick came up with, the song, basically.
Yeah.
But all of us added our little, like, bits and pieces to it to make it what it is. But, I mean, the song is about a breakup, of course. It's about just, like, a couple that's trying to hold on to each other, even though they have their challenges and whatnot.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if you watch the music video, there's kind of, like, another storyline as well, where it's the process of us writing the song.
Yeah.
And yeah, it starts off with Patrick getting the idea of the song, walking down our street, and then him like, actually I'm painting a guitar in the music video. Yeah, I mean that's because like coincidentally like a week before we recorded the music video, I painted a guitar just for fun. So they wanted to put it into the music video, so that's what we did. But yeah, so he calls me, and then we start writing the song together, and then we record at the studio. We have friends listen to it, and then we have the other two members, even though they're off in different countries, like they're continuing to write the song with us and giving their ideas, which I think is like perfect representation visually of what we're doing as a band, like with all of us in different countries. So.
Okay. So, are you planning to do more collabos like you've done Woman with Benso,
Mhm.
or what do you think? What are your plans?
So actually, we've been working with other artists a lot recently. I mean, the song that we just released, "Holding On," uh, had Devin Allman. We had him come out to Kenya, and he helped us continue to write the song and make it what it is. And we also have more songs coming out with his guidance. And I mean, yeah, we're also planning to work with more Kenyan artists, you know, like Inviri and stuff. But those are kind of unofficial, so we're just waiting for. You know, the band members to come, and then that's really when we get to record and work with other artists. So it's a little complicated without them being here, but we're still trying to continue to do what we did with Bensel.
Okay, that's lovely. So, tell me about your tours. I understand you've been touring the US with a band. How was the experience like?
Okay, so 2 summers ago, we did a mini tour in Nashville. I think we did 8 shows in 7 days or something like that.
Great.
Yeah, I mean, we did a lot of really random ones, but they were very fun for us. It was like a totally new experience, especially because before that, we'd only played, I think, 2 shows in America, so
Okay.
it was very new for us. But it was really fun. I mean, we also got to enjoy just like summer in general, but being with the band, it was really interesting. I mean, I got to know the members in like a different way, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, being in a country that like Ben had never even been to America before this, you know, because we're all kind of connected to America in a way, like citizens or half American, etc. But Ben is British, and so
Oh.
he'd never ever been to America.
Yeah.
But he said he liked it, so. And then the next summer we went to his homeland because we went to London, and we also, I think it was 7 shows or 6 shows in a week also. But yeah, it was really fun. I mean, I'd never been to London before that as well, so we all just got to experience like new places as well as like new music scenes that we'd never gotten used to because we live in Kenya, and so it's a much different scene from Kenya, but it was really fun, and I'm excited to continue to do that in the following summers when we meet again.
Okay, so what levels are you guys looking forward to achieving, like in the music industry as a band?
I think right now the way that we're doing it is just that we're trying to put out the music that we've, you know, recorded, and also I think music is a passion for all of us. Some of us are pursuing it as a career fully, you know. I know Gabe and Patrick are both going to music schools to study production.
Okay.
And I think for some of us it's like a huge passion, and others it's not like our what we're studying in college, but it'll always be part of us. So even if, you know, basically I think that we just want to do as best as we can and try to achieve all that we can with the music that we're recording and everything that we're doing, and yeah, see where it goes from there, you know. That's really our main goal, to get to reach people and touch their hearts.
Now that is actually beautiful. So what would you like to tell your fans? What should they expect from you guys?
I think expect the unexpected. I mean, like I said before, like our genre is really random. I mean, it's rock, but everything else as well. So with our releases, I hope that they're just excited to hear, you know, anything really, because like I think all our songs are very different. Some of them are a little like melancholic, you know, sad, and then others are like upbeat, you know. So I think we're just excited for people to listen to our music, because I think that with every release we try to add something new. So just be excited.
Oh, they should stay put for the
Exactly. Stay
full
put, and
experience.
you will be
Uh-huh.
like, wow, you
All
know.
the action that comes with. Okay.
Mhm.
So, what would you want or like to tell that artist that is starting out as young as you did actually? What is your advice to them?
Mm, uh, well, I started singing it for the band at 11, I think.
That's pretty young.
Yeah, and I'm 17 now, so.
Wow.
But then I hadn't even had like professional singing lessons and stuff like that. I was just like super passionate about music. And so I think that the advice that I could give a singer, because I'm only learning piano like very recently, you know, like this is the first instrument I've ever learned, and I'm not very good yet, but I'm still trying, you know. But I think that my advice would just be that to try, like, I think singing lessons aren't like the most important thing ever, of course, but I think that if you're trying to make music something beyond just a passion, I think that stuff like that is very important to learn, because I thought it wasn't important, you know, but I took like 4 years or 5 years of singing lessons, and it
Oh,
really helped me
really great though.
like a lot. Thank you. But yeah, I think that like the best that you can do is just like, even though it's a passion right now, I think if you want to make it something more serious, you have to continue to just like push yourself by doing things that like might be a little hard, like taking music lessons or trying to learn theory and stuff like that. And I think that like if you have the resolve to want to make music something in your life, then I think that you definitely can, as long as you just put in all the effort.
That's beautiful. Just go for it.
Exactly. I mean, I started from nothing. I didn't even know anything technical. So, yeah.
So where should people find you?
Okay, so you can check us out on Instagram. I think that's the main thing where we post all our stuff. We put all the updates, what music's coming out, what's happening. But also, please check us out on Spotify. It's really important. Any music streaming platform, really. We just had Holding On come out last week, so if you want to listen to that, then please do that. As well as to stay tuned, because we're going to be releasing songs monthly, like for the next year. And so if you want to hear more of our music, then definitely be checking us out on Lone Tree Band on Instagram. And I think it's Lone Tree Band for basically everything else as well. So YouTube, Spotify, Facebook. So yeah, everything. Yeah.
So if you want to be part of this lovely experience you just heard, check them out on their socials, and of course they're on all music streaming platforms. And yes, I think that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for having us, Teresa.
Thank you.
And I have been your host, Miss Wanjandomo, hoping to catch you on the next one.
Back to you. I come back to you. I come back to you. And I always find myself back to you.
Hi, Nick.
Hey,
How are you?
fine, thank you.
So please tell us a little bit about you.
So, I started Nix like during COVID, the break of COVID. So it's almost like a COVID baby. Um, and I think at that time there was a lot of uncertainty with the lockdown, and we had the curfews, and it was just about the same time when I had lost my job. So that was the beginning of Nix.
But what donuts?
Why donuts? I can say because it just came to me randomly. I have tasted donuts before. People think that it's because I know food, but it's because I was looking for a taste for donuts. Then, as it just happened, just one random day when I was sitting, I was like, how come I've not tried to do something like this? I think during that period for COVID is when I was focused on, what do you call it? I was trying to see whether I can enter into consulting, money is kidogo. Then I look for a product that is easy to produce, then cost so much, and people would buy it. Yes.
Donuts. So this is the first location and the only one.
Yes, this. I started here. This is my garage actually. Turned it into a kitchen. This was the first location, and then after that, I went to Lavington. Then I'm trying to expand to other places. I like the whole idea of having a dark kitchen that you can just produce good food and give the client can come and collect. Where you can deliver.
Around this area, what's your target customers? Who are you targeting?
I think well, I was living here first.
Wow.
So I can say it is a coincidence that I found myself with the Caucasian market. But now the interesting thing that kept on happening was observed over the years, the Caucasians be a regular. Then after that, like during the time for Masai Mara, there's a period that it's almost summer in the States, in the European countries. They go, and then the Asians come. So now I'm trying to now also bring in the Africans and a whole fusion, because now we get a lot of Japanese, Korean clients of people who come and try our donuts. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And While starting, Umesema, you started during the COVID time.
Yes, I did.
What was the biggest challenge, especially that COVID time?
Ah,
Apart from finances, because I think finances was the biggest challenge at that moment.
I can say that the biggest thing for majority of for me personally, there's this thing called imposter syndrome that kept on coming up, and since I think when my first client walked in, and the first thing I realized was that they had what do you call it? They had a red license. Then I was like, oh my god, this guy is just gonna come, and then I said this product is just bad, not the real deal. So I think the biggest challenge I faced was having confidence again in myself to produce a product that was one. So the good thing of how things worked during that period was this is not a good thing, but it just worked to my advantage. Because now at that time hotels were closing down, so you found chefs who were available. So I worked with different guys who kept on coming in and showing me how to do it. I paid them, and it has been quite a journey. Some it was good, some it was bad, but nonetheless, it was a teachable experience. Yeah.
Okay. And now, these chefs, are you still working with them? No.
Not all of them. Maybe they work as consultants, but one major thing that I'm getting to realize is when I give chances to guys who are not chefs to try and learn, they learn faster because of the process of not, because like nikama, what do you call it? Samaki imekauka. Yes. So like now when I work with guys who are not chefs, they're easier to absorb and try new things. So until today, I don't think there's any one of them that I may have left with bad blood, but we're constantly communicating because they have a different skill set. I may come with a different side of it. Yes.
It's one of the biggest advantage that the business is brought.
Biggest advantage the business has brought. Other than the financial, other than financial, I can say it's a lot of inside. When I look at it inside, there is a lot of confidence, and the growth is insane. I'll encourage everyone to try it, because you see, like in life, you have to live something. You have to be known for something. And what I've realized with different professions, or even like say positions or governments, people who are there, they once they leave that position, they are no longer seen as important. They lose their votes. So what I can say, the biggest thing that links has given me also is a bit of identity, which now when I'm going out there, and surprisingly, some people actually do recognize my face, even though I'm not so much involved in the back end process. Yeah.
Now let's talk about the product.
Yes.
Hi. Kama mimi naishi Wayakiwe.
Yes.
I've never come all the way to get. How will these donuts get to?
Well, two ways. We have riders who can get it to you. We're also trying to now get to, with our dark kitchen strategy, we're trying to get to as many homes as possible. Then once we can get there, we can now offer it now, because we are on Bolt. So slowly by slowly, I'm trying to get to as many locations, because we've had a lot of people who stay in Pastor Road, Mao. Yeah. We've also had guys who, someone who came here and got a donut and they're going to Tigoni. So we are getting like a wide range of clients. Yeah.
I know that must make you feel very nice.
Yeah.
And now, the pricing, how affordable?
How affordable is it? It depends what affordable is. I personally, yes. You're used to buying maybe a donut for say 40, 60 shillings.
Okay.
And I can see how that can happen. But now what I'm trying to do is kind of bundle it to get it to that stage. So I'm discouraging people who are buying one donut. So you find one donut is 300. If you buy 10, they become 200. If you buy 20, it becomes 150. But now, which is interesting, I'm trying to now kind of compete with the cake market. Yeah. Because you see, cakes, people love cakes. The people who love cakes. And that's the only thing they can think about for birthdays, events. But now if you can just enjoy the same thing as a donut or as donuts, that would happen. Yeah.
So you said 224, 200, I'm up 150.
Oh, 20, each donut is 150, but that's 20 of them. So that's 3,000 for 20.
Hey, Jesus.
But you see what happens, like one donut is, I can assure you that you eat one donut, you may not eat another one.
Okay.
Yeah, there's something to, it's very filling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have packages?
It's some-
Birthday packages or I don't know.
Oh, yes. We try to, so now this is not the only product we have.
Okay.
What we are trying now to do is include different people. We have, that's what we call it. We have a family pack. I've modeled Nick's from, to be honest, the KFC.
Wow.
So like there is a family pack. Then now there's a kiddie pack. So there are different ones. Because like if you give a kid this, chances are what you're seeing, they take the top and they leave everything. So now we have smaller donuts.
Okay.
Which they actually enjoy and kind of fits in pretty well. Yeah.
Okay. Kuna menu?
Yes, there's a menu. You can get us on IG. There's a link there for the menu itself. But we're trying to encourage people to get to Bolt because of our experience in trying to get guys to order and get the product on time. Yeah. So now if you push guys there, at least now we can track their orders. Yeah.
So there's the Gigiri.
Gigiri branch,
And then
Lavington branch, and now the Gumo branch.
the Ngoma branch.
Yes.
Will expand. I think I should also try something post-COVID.
Yeah.
And maybe from COVID. But I like this. Yeah, I think that's it. Only tuambie IG. We're supposed to utapatwa as for the social media.
You can get me on TikTok and Instagram as Donuts Nix Gigiri.
Okay.
Yeah. Online it's nix.co.k. Facebook, we are not on Facebook, unfortunately. We'll skip that one. It'll be too much.
Okay.
Yeah.
And for introduction, I forgot. I'm Nick.
Oh yes, I'm Nick, professional. I am a certified hacker. So I did IT and that's my... No, you're safe. So professional, that's what I did. But now you can imagine how when the guys who have invested in education, then all of a sudden we just... Yeah. But that's what I do. This one I can say self-taught. And I've enjoyed the journey creating the donuts.
Okay.
Now I'm just trying to get the business sense of it. Yeah. Which is a growth.
Amazing. That's hi guys. Thank you for staying with us. That has been us here at Nick's Gigiri. Nick's Donuts Gigiri. Yeah, catch us on this episode and on the next episode. Bye.
Be sure to order.
Yes, please.
Showed me all of your love, even
Hello guys, welcome to Warena 254. This is your entertainment news for the week. I'm your presenter, Macedonia. In the music scene, Chingri music video, Wash featuring Novlando and PG Mungai is out on YouTube. Be sure to check it out. And also be on the lookout from Tumboka's Nam music video on his YouTube channel.
In the fashion scene, Jibulako's apparel is now available for purchase. You can check on their Instagram page for more details. On the event scene, Banger 26 Grill official launch is happening on 1st December with performances from PG Mungai, Masilva, DJ Delicious and many more. Be sure to attend. And to wrap up the show, here is Holding On by Laundry Band, already out on YouTube. See you in the next episode. Bye bye.